Okay, so hello grade 9. Welcome to our next lesson, the parallel circuits. In our previous lesson, we discussed series circuits. This time, we will explore parallel circuits and discover how they differ from series circuits in terms of voltage, current, and resistance. Ano po? So hopefully, na-master natin the current, okay, in series circuits, the voltage in series circuits, and the resistance. So by the end of this lesson, I hope you'll be able to clearly identify the differences between those two types of electrical circuits and understand how electricity behaves in each one. Paano ba ang maganda or ano yung pinaka-choice? Pag halimbawa, gagawa kayo ng bahay, ano yung mas magandang choice ng electric circuit? Naka-series or naka-parallel? So I am Sir Wawi, your ever curious science buddy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe para lagi kang updated sa mga susunod pa nating science lesson. Okay, so for our learning competency, participate in guided investigations to infer the relationship among current, voltage, and resistance in assembled series and parallel circuits with varying number of loads and batteries. So tayo ay magfo-focus lamang ngayon sa ating parallel circuits po. Ano? And of course, nandun pa din yung three important terms, the voltage, the current, and resistance. Okay, so for the learning objectives, construct a parallel circuit through a simulation. So magpapakita ako ng simulation through a PET simulation kung paano ba yung itsura ng parallel circuits. And then meron din po akong nakahandang another um what do you call this? Illustrate diagrams for a series circuit para mabalikan natin or makita nyo talaga yung comparison between a parallel and series circuit. And then observe the values of individual currents and voltages in a parallel circuit. Ayan po. So let's have a short review. So, in our previous lesson, we talked about series circuit. Okay, so sabi dyan, ask the students to complete the following. So, kung nakinig kayo sa akin in our previous discussion, madali natin tong masasagutan. So, start na tayo. So, series circuit is, what can you say? Is a type of circuit where components are connected in a single path for current to flow. So, tatandaan natin that series. Okay, a type of circuit where the current flow in a single path. Single path lamang po na kaya tingnan natin, pag pinatay natin or nawala yung isang bulb, mawawala na din lahat. Or yung main switch, pag pinatay natin, lahat din ay mag-off. Okay, yung ilaw. Ang best example nito is yung sa Christmas lights natin. 'Di ba sabay-sabay silang nawawala ng lights. Especially pag napundi ang isang bulb, yun yung kanyang pinaka-disadvantage. Masisira na din lahat ng bulb or hindi na rin gagana because the electricity flows in one path only. Okay, and in series circuit, the individual current and the total current are equal. So yung current natin sa series circuit, yung current from resistor 1, 2, 3, and 4 or bulb 1, 2, 3, and 4 equal. Okay, kung halimbawa ang kanyang current is from the source or battery is 2 amperes, in all parts of the electrical circuit, 2 amperes po yung current. Kasi nga ang kanyang pinaka-main equation, total current is equal to current 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so on up to current N. Magkakaparehas, walang nakakalamang. Okay, the total resistance in series circuit is equivalent to, ano naman yung total resistance sa series circuit? Okay, di ba ang sabi doon is the total resistance in series circuit is equal to resistance 1 or resistor 1, 2, 3 resist is equal to resistance 1 plus resistor 2 plus resistor 3 and so on up to resistor n. Kumbaga, to get the total resistance in series circuit, you have to add up all the resistor. For example, yung sa ating resistor 1, ang kanyang resistance is 10 ohms. Resistor 2, 10 ohms. Resistor 3, 10 ohms as well. So you just have to get the what do you call this? Add up those three numbers, like for example 10 plus 10 plus 10, so the total resistance is 30 ohms. Kumbaga ipagpa-plus mo lang yung resistance sa series circuit. No need to do so much complicated computations kasi yun yung kanyang pinaka-equations, ano. And then the total voltage in series circuit, ito naman yung kakaiba sa series because the total voltage in series circuits is the sum of the individual voltages. Okay, yung total voltage sa ating series, nakita naman natin kung babalikan sa series, we have 27 volts. Yung pinakita ko sa inyong simulation. And meron tayong 3 bulbs. Okay, yung voltage niya pinaghatian ng 3 bulbs. Okay, which has 9 volts in each. Ano po? Okay, so pero naaapektuhan din ang value ng voltage in each bulb kung iba din yung value ng resistance. Okay, halimbawa, okay, yung first bulb, ang resistance niya ay 5, yung second bulb is 10, yung third bulb is 15 ohms. Yung kanyang voltage is ibang kakaiba din, depende sa value ng resistance. Okay, but the total voltage of the electric circuit is equal to voltage 1 plus voltage 2 plus voltage 3. Na kapag pinag-add natin lahat ng voltage, makukuha natin yung total voltage. Okay, or yung nasa voltage source. Tatandaan yan. So, titingnan natin kung yung konsepto ba ng series circuit when it comes to current, voltage, and resistance is still similar sa parallel circuit. Okay, so how are classroom electrical appliances connected? So, have you ever wondered how the electrical appliances in classrooms are connected? So, this is an example of an electric parallel circuit. Okay, wherein, ano kaya yung mapapansin natin? Okay, so as you can observe, meron tayong common components, yung switch, the source, the load, the wire. But, okay, the flow of electricity, yung kung mapapansin natin, it's not one path, ano, or single path. Okay, magkakaiba yung pathway when it comes to sa parallel circuit. That's why parallel circuit is defined as, paano natin i-define yung parallel circuit kaya? Okay, so a parallel circuit is a circuit in which electrical devices are connected side by side providing multiple paths for the flow of current. So narinig natin yung multiple. 'Di ba sa series circuit? Okay, sa series circuit, single path alone yung pagdaloy ng kuryente. Pero sa ating parallel circuit, multiple path. Okay, multiple paths for the flow of current. Okay, iba-ibang pathway. At nakakaapekto din ba 'yon? Yes, marami yung epekto noon. Okay, when it comes to current, voltage, and resistance. Which is yun yung ating iha-highlight ngayon. Ano po? Okay, so ito po, ang laking vocabulary muna tayo. What's this? Correct, it's a circuit. What about this one? Correct, it's parallel. Okay, so that's our lesson for today. What about this one? Correct, resistance. Ayan. So, proceed na tayo dun sa ating simulation activity. But before that, okay, let us first define define parallel circuit. Okay, so in a parallel circuit, current divides among the branches while voltage remains the same across all components and the total current is equal to the sum of the individual currents. Okay, kung sa atin, okay, sa series circuit, okay, sa series circuit, yung total current, okay, yung current sa series circuit is pare-parehas. Dito sa parallel circuit, yung current iba-iba. Wherein pag pinag-plus natin yung current dito sa ating parallel circuit, makukuha natin yung total current. Okay. Sa voltage naman, sa series circuit, ang voltage pinaghahatian, okay, ng bawat resistor. Dito, sa parallel circuit, let's say ang source natin ay may 27 volts. Lahat ng load or resistor ay makaka-receive ng 27 volts as well. Okay, parang pinagbaliktad ano? Pinagbaliktad natin yung component. Sa series, ang voltage, para makuha natin yung total, pinagpa-plus lahat natin ng voltage 1, 2, 3. Sa parallel, hindi. Kung ano yung total voltage, yun na yung marireceive ng bawat bulb. Sige, pakita natin yung pinaka-main example through a simulation para mas magets natin. Kasi parang mas malabo ano, pag pinapaliwanag natin. So, balikan na muna natin yung series. Okay, sa series circuit, okay, yung voltage natin dito, ang total voltage natin is 27 volts, which is, pag check natin, okay, check natin yung okay, voltage ng bawat resistor. May 9 volts. Yung total nating voltage ay 27 volts. At meron tayong 3 bulbs. Okay. Na pinaghatian nila yung 27 volts. Okay. Which is pag tinotal natin, 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 is equal to 27. Sa series, pinaghahatian nila yung voltage. Tandaan natin. Okay. Pero nakadepende pa rin yun sa ating resistance ha. Dito kasi is constant yung resistance natin 10, 10, 10 o 10 ohms. Tingnan naman natin yung current. Dito sa ating series, ang current nila kahit saang parts, in all parts of the circuit, 0.9. Okay, ito na yung total current which is hindi nagbabago in all parts of the circuits. It's always 0.9 which is very different when pagdating sa ating parallel circuit. Sige, mag-construct tayo ng parallel circuit para makita ninyo. Ano? At ang gagawin din natin, we will construct at 27 volts circuit na may 27 volts as well para talagang ma-compare natin. Okay, ng maayos. Ayan, so maglagay tayo dito ng wire para masundan ninyo ako. And then of course, a switch. Siyempre, kailangan may switch. Ano po? Hindi pwedeng wala tayong switch kasi paano natin yan bubuksan So next, lagay lang tayo dito ng another wire or component. Ayan. So next, maglalagay na tayo ng bulb. Okay, or of course, kung ilang bulb yun sa series, ganun din dito sa parallel. Makikita ninyo, similar din yung values. Ko-compare lang natin to later. Okay, 3 bulbs din ang gagawin natin dito para makita ninyo yung comparison. Okay, para talagang magets ninyo yung ating pinapaliwanag for today's video. Okay, so let's tapusin lang natin yung pagko-construct ng parallel circuit. Ito yung sample lang sample lang ng parallel. Okay, para pwede rin kayo gumawa ng inyong design. Sarili ninyo kung gusto ninyo. Okay, so meron na tayong 3 bulbs here. Okay, ayan po. I-wish lang natin na gumana ito. Ayan, so i-on na natin yung switch. Ayan, gumana na siya. Gumana na yung ating parallel. Okay, balikan natin dito sa ating series circuit. Yung total voltage natin is, tandaan ha, naka-series ito. Okay, yung ating total voltage dito is 27, which is pinaghahatian ng bawat bulb, yung 27. Kaya nakaka-receive sila ng tigna 9 volts. Okay, na pag pinag-add natin yung tatlo, 9 plus 9 is equal to 27, which is different. Different mga anak sa parallel. I-check natin. Ano yung total voltage natin dito? It's 27 volts. I-check natin yung voltage ng bawat bulb. Check natin ha. Ayan. Ilan ang voltage ng bawat bulb? Baliktad pala ako. Ilan ang voltage? It's 27. Pagdating sa bulb 2, 27 pa din. Pagdating sa bulb 3, tingnan natin kung ano yung ating voltage. It's also 27. Ito yung sinasabi ko mga anak. Sa series, ang voltage pinaghahatian. Kaya kung mapapansin niyo yung light, medyo dim yung light, diga. Okay? Pero dito sa parallel, hindi nila pinaghahatian, same amount of voltages yung nare-receive nila. Okay? Kaya yung light sobrang liwanag. Okay. Punta tayo doon sa next, yung current naman ang ating i-compare. Dito sa atin, dito sa series circuit, yung current natin, same in all. Okay? In all parts of the circuit, similar. Okay? Kung makikita natin, it's 0.90. Yun din yung total current na dumadaloy sa circuit. Pare-parehas equal. Pero pagdating naman sa ating parallel circuit, kakaiba. Okay, kakaiba yung current. Tingnan niyo yung current anak. Ito yung current dito, 2.70, 2.70, 2.70, in 540, 540, 540. Iba-iba mga anak yung current na dumadaloy doon sa ating parallel, which is, okay, different sa ating series. Okay, ano po? Okay, at kung atin ding titingnan, ang ating titingnan ha, okay, in series, pag nasira yung isang bulb, what happened? Nasisira ba yung lahat? Yes, hindi na rin umiilaw yung lahat pag nasira yung isang bulb. Okay, pag nasira yung isang bulb sa series, hindi na umiilaw lahat. Pero, sa parallel, pag nasira ang isang bulb, umiilaw pa din ba yung iba? Yes. Ito yung kaibahan nila mga anak. Okay, ano yung gusto ninyo? Naka-series or naka-parallel? So, those are simple or ito yung pinaka-simple simulation natin para ipakita yung difference between a series and a parallel circuit. Hopefully is medyo na-gets. Okay, puwede rin kayong gumawa ng sarili ninyong, model or illustration ha. Ayan, so balikan natin yung ating PowerPoint. Okay, ayun. So, exploring parallel circuit. So, analyzing a parallel circuit. So, sa parallel, again, same across all branches. Each bulb or component receives the full voltage of the source, which means total voltage is equal to voltage 1, 2, 3. Okay? And so on up to voltage N. Pare-parehas yung voltage na nare-receive. Kaya yung ilaw, sobrang liwanag. Ano? Pare-parehas. Then, current divides among the branches. Total current is the sum of all individual branch, where total current is equal to current 1 plus current 2 plus current 3, and so on up to current N. Kumbaga, okay, pinag-a-add natin lahat ng current na nasa part para makuha natin yung total current. Baliktad ang series and parallel, ano, magkabaliktad talaga silang dalawa. Tatandaan natin when it comes sa voltage and current, lalo naman sa ating resistance. Okay, bakit po sir? Okay, ano kaya yung sa resistance naman natin? So, in resistance, decreases as more branches are added. Okay. Total resistance is less than the resistance of any single branch. Pero to get the resistance or total resistance of each the resistor, hindi natin ipagpa-plus yun basta-basta. Ano po yung gagawin natin? Okay, ito yung ating equation for the resistance in parallel. Okay, so the reciprocal, ang basa natin dito, the reciprocal of the total resistance is equal to the reciprocal of the first resistor plus the reciprocal of the second resistor plus the reciprocal of the third resistor and so on up to the reciprocal of resistor N. Okay, so ganun po magde-divide tayo dito. Okay, hindi lang tayo basta mag-add. Okay, so tandaan, in parallel circuit, the voltage remains the same across all branches. The current splits and adds up to the total, and the overall resistance decreases as more branches are connected. Okay, so sige. So, punta na tayo siguro sa problem solving para mas madali tayo. Ano? So, let's try the first problem. Okay, it's a guided problem solving. 385 ohms light bulbs. Ilan po yung light bulbs natin ngayon? Tatlo. Are connected in parallel and is connected to a 48 voltage or volts voltage source. Solve the following values: individual voltages, total resistance, total current, and individual current. Actually, hindi na natin kailangan i-solve yung voltage. Kasi, di ba, ang voltage, ayan yung total voltage given na 48 volts. We can conclude that in all the three bulbs or light bulbs, doon sa tatlong light bulbs, 48 volts lahat ang dumadaloy or ang napuntang voltage sa kanila. So, no need to solve the voltage, di ba? It's all in bulb 1, 48 volts. In bulb 2, 48 volts. In bulb 3, 48 volts. Ayan. So, ito yung given natin. Meron tayong 3 light bulbs in parallel. Each resistance, bawat resistance po is may 85 ohms na value. Similar. Ang voltage source is 48 volts. Na ang ibig sabihin nito, sa parallel, yung bulb 1, bulb 2, and bulb 3, pare-parehas ang voltage. 48 volts. No need to solve it. Okay, hindi na natin yan isosolve. Okay, so next, kukunin na natin yung value ng resistance. So dito, okay, gagamitin natin yung formula. The reciprocal of the total resistance is equal to the reciprocal of the first resistor plus the reciprocal of the second resistor, the third resistor, and so on up to resistor n. Ano po? So, magre-reciprocal po tayo. Ano ngayon? Ayan, so ito na po, substitute the value lang natin. Isa-substitute lang natin yung value ng bawat resistor. Ano po? Ayan. So dito, o 1 over total resistance is equal to 1 over 80 or 85 plus 1 over 85 plus 1 over 85. Okay, at dahil mga anak, pare-pareho ang denominator nila, which is 85, pagsasamahin lang ang numerators. Ano, 85 pa din yon. Okay, at bakit po naging 85 over 3 sa baba? Okay, bakit naging 85 over 3 yan? Okay, ang gusto natin kasi mga anak ay makuha yung total resistance, not 1 over total resistance. So, ang gagawin natin, kukunin natin ang reciprocal o inverse ng magkabilang panig. Kapag nag-reciprocal, anong gagawin natin? Parang ipabalik na rin lang natin yung ating RT matataas at yung 1 is sa baba. Okay, and then yung ating 3 bababa at yung 85 natin ay sa taas. Ano po? Kumbaga nagkabaliktaran lang sila ng space. Okay, and then pag nagsagot na tayo, okay, kunin na natin yung sagot 85 divided by 3 is equal to 28.33. Tatandaan natin, 28.33. That's the value of the total resistance. Kaya kung ating titingnan kasi, since all three resistors have the same value, mas madali. The same value, which is 85 ohms, napakadali. Pero pag yan ay magkakaiba, mahirap. Ano po? We add the fractions, 1 over 85 plus 1 over 85 plus 1 over 85. Okay? Since we need the value of the total resistance, we just take the reciprocal on both sides. Ano po? The fraction 3 over 85 becomes 85 over 3, which is equal to 28.33 ohms. Yun po yung ating value ng resistance. Ayan po. Next, total current. Ito yung medyo mahirap. So, dito muna, para makuha natin yung current ng bawat resistor, kukunin muna natin yung total current. So, total current, okay, yung ating ohms law pa din, is equal to voltage divided by total resistance. So, substitute lang tayo. Ano po yung ating value ng voltage? 48 volts. The value of resistance, na-solve na natin, which is 28.33. Okay, so 48 divided by 28.33 is equal to 1.69 amperes. Okay, so kung titingnan natin sa series, okay, kung series ito, yung 1.69, pare-parehas na in all the bulbs or in all resistor. Pero ito'y parallel. Okay, ang total current daw na dumadaloy doon sa electric circuit is 1.69 ampere. Ito po'y i-divide. Ilan po yung valve natin? Tatlo. Okay, i-divide yun ng tatlong resistor. So, ito po, okay, individual currents, gagamit ulit tayo ng formula or the Ohm's law. Current is equal to voltage divided by resistance. So, ang gagawin natin, para makuha natin yung, since ay 85 lahat naman, okay, 85 yung ating value ng resistance, isang beses lang tayo magsosolve. So, current is equal to 48 divided by 85. The value of resistance, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, is equal to 0.5647, nag-round off tayo, or 0.56 ampere. Na kapag pinag-add natin yung tatlong yan, okay, pinag-add natin, let's say 0.56 plus 0.56, okay, tatlo, okay, plus 0.56 plus 0.56 plus 0.56 is equal to 1.68. Pero ang ating total current kanina, 1.69, wala namang big deal doon. Okay, malapit naman yung 1.68 at 1.69 ampere. Okay, so kita natin yung current, yun yung pinaghahatian dito sa parallel. Sa series, voltage ang pinaghahatian. Okay, so next problem. Okay. Doon sa atin sa first problem, madali lang isang isolve kasi pare-parehas yung value ng resistance. Pero what if may mga ibang value ang resistance? Paano natin siya isosolve? Okay, medyo challenging sa resistance sa parallel eh. Yun yung pinaka highlight. So, 5 resistors are connected. 5 ha? 5 resistors. Ibig sabihin, let's say, meron tayong 5 light bulbs dito. Are connected in parallel to a 110 volts source. Wala na tayong problema sa voltage. Kasi dun sa 5 resistor, each of them receives 110 volts. Each. Kasi hindi naman nila yung pinaghahatian. Ang paghahatian sa parallel ay current. So, doon sa 5 resistors, 3 of the resistors have the resistances amounting to 10 kilo ohms. Tandaan na natin mga anak, 1 kilo ohm is equal to 1,000 ohms. So, ibig sabihin yung 10 kilo ohm ay ang katumbas ni ay 10,000 ohms. Kasi ang 1 kilo ohm ay katumbas ni ay 1,000 ohms. Ano po? So, 10 yan. And the other two have resistances of 5 kilo ohm. So, ibig sabihin, it is equivalent to 5,000 ohms. So, what is the total resistance of the circuit? Yun ang ating hanapin. How much is the total current and the individual current across the resistors? How much is the individual voltage? Ito na hindi mahirap. Voltage kasi pare-parehas na in each resistor. Resistor 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 110 volts. Kumbaga, ang ating isosolve lang talaga dito is yung value ng resistance and then yung current. Okay, so given natin, 5 resistors, may voltage tayo ng 110. 3 resistor na may 10 kilo ohms, katumbas ni ay 10,000 ohms. And then 2 resistor na 5 kilo ohms, ang katumbas ni ay 5,000 ohms. Okay, so let's substitute. Okay, we will get the reciprocal of the total resistance. So yung first resistor, ito po mga anak, okay, is 10,000. Okay, kasi yung ating 10 kilo ohms ay tatlong resistor yon. So meron tayong tatlong 10,000. So 1 over 10,000 plus 1 over 10,000 plus 1 over 10,000 plus meron tayong dalawang 5,000, 2 resistor plus 1 over 5,000 plus 1 over 5,000. So each resistances, we will divide it into 1. Ano, sa 1 natin siya. 1 divided by 10,000 to get their reciprocals. Okay, so 1 divided by 10,000 rather is equal to 0.0001 plus 0.0001 yung pangalawa plus 0.001 yung pangatlo plus, okay, 1 divided by 5,000 is equal to 0.0002 plus 0.0002. And then we will add up. Okay, yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0.0001 plus 0.0001 plus 0.0001 plus 0.0002 plus 0.0002, okay, is equal to 0.0007. Okay, yun yung addition. Okay, so kukunin na natin yung reciprocal. The reciprocal of the total resistance. Ano po para makuha natin yung total resistance? So 1 divided by 0.0007 is equal to ano po, 1,428.57 ohms. So, yun po yung ating total resistance na meron doon sa electric circuit. Ano po? Ayan. Sunod nating isosolve is yung total current. Okay, so ohms law pa din, total current is equal to voltage divided by the total resistance. Okay, so yung ating voltage, given na din naman 110 volts, yung ating total resistance na solve na natin which is 1,428.57 ohms. Okay, ang ating makukuha is 0.077 ampere. That's the total current na meron doon sa ating electric circuit, which is itong 0.077. Yan naman yung paghahatian ng 5 resistor. So titingnan natin ilang amperes yung dumadaloy doon sa 5 resistors. So doon sa 10 kilo ohms, pare-parehas yun yung ampere nun. Dito naman sa 5 kilo ohms, okay, iba-iba din. Okay, so tingnan natin. So individual voltages in parallel, voltage is the same. Ano po? Yan. So current. Doon po sa ating 10 kilo ohms, okay, 110. Okay, ang gagamitin pala natin yung Ohm's law. Current is equal to voltage divided by resistance. So, doon sa ating 10 kilo ohms, 110 divided by 10,000 ohms is equal to 0.011 ampere. Okay, dun sa tatlong resistor na may 10 kilo ohms, ang dumadaloy na current is 0.011 amperes. Doon naman sa dalawang resistor na may 5 kilo amperes, ang dumadaloy lang sa kanila is 0.022 ampere. Okay, so magkaiba. Ano po? So that's the individual current in each of the 5 resistor. Ayan. So hopefully, mag-practice tayo mag-solve sa bahay. Medyo madali lang naman yan. Okay, madaling sundan yung ating mga problem solving. Thank you so much, grade 9.